Okay, here we go. Mr. Harmless here. We're finding the value of each of the variables. We're working on this last section of lesson 6 in a triangle. We have an angle bisector. And remember, that angle bisector kind of creates the line of the fraction. So 25 over the x, 20 over the 28. Okay. Let's see. I know that 4 goes into both of these. 4 goes into this 5. 4 goes into this 7 times. If you're thinking, 5 times 5 is 25, so this should be 35. But if you're not, 5 times x, 5x. 25 times 7. Let's see. 25 times 7 would be 175, I believe. Divide both sides by 5. 175 divided by 5 is 35. Okay. So we get the 35 either way you go. All right, here it is again. There's that angle bisector. It's dividing this up. There's one fraction. There's the other fraction. 15 over 9. A over 3. Okay. 3 goes into both these. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 goes into 15 5 times. Ooh, that's nice. If there's a 3 down here, that A must be 5. Or you could cross multiply. 3 times 5, 15. 3A equals 15. You're going to get the same thing. Okay. Ooh, now this one's tricky. So is this one. This one's tricky, though. Why is it tricky? Well, here's my angle bisector, right? So the 36 over 42, you're like, oh, no problem. But then what's that? We don't know. And I can't just subtract. Wait a minute. This, I don't know what this is either, so I can't just go, oh, well, it's this one minus this. Oh, but you can. So the whole thing minus this right side would be this one. So this side right here would be 46.8 minus whatever that number is. So that's what this one is, 46.8 minus this side. So 46.8 minus n over n. I know, weird, isn't it? All right, I think something goes into both 30. I think 6 goes into both of these. 6 goes into the 6 times. 6 goes into the 7 times. That'll make it a little bit easier, but we do have an ugly number up here. That's supposed to be an n. 46.8 minus n. Wow, that's terrible. 6 times n is 6n. 46.8 minus n times 7. I need to grab my calculator. 46.8, turn my calculator on here. 46.8 times 7 is 327.6. Minus 7 times n, 7n. I'm going to add 7n to both sides. So I get 327.6 equals, it'd be 13n. 327.6 divided by 13. 25.2. Okay, so let's scroll down here. N equals 25.2. That was a weird one. I know it. It was weird. I agree. All right, this one. Here's my angle bisector. This one's a little weird, but not as weird. The x over the 13. The 10 over the, oh, let's see here. The whole thing is 15, so this side would be 5. 10 plus 5 is 15. So x over 13, 10 over 5. All right, so I cancel out this side. 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 goes into 10 two times. 2 times 13, 26. X times 1, x equals 26. 2 questions left. Okay, there's my angle bisector, r over 110. And then whatever this is, okay, well, if this is 100 on this side and the whole thing's 160, that would have to be 60. So 60 over 100. And I know 10 goes both those, it would be 6 over 10. Then 2 goes into that 3, 2 goes into that 5, so it'd be 3/5. 3 times 110, 330. R times 5, 5r. Divide both sides by 5. 5 goes into 330. I want to say 66 times, but I'm going to double check here with my calculator. Clear. 330 divided by 5. 66. Okay. And last one here. Here. Oh, wait. Ooh, I almost did that wrong. There's my angle bisector. So it'd be 11 over x, 17 over x plus 7. Okay, nothing I can cancel out here, so I'll go ahead and multiply 17 times x, 17x. 11 times this would be 11x plus 77. Hopefully you're getting good at doing this process at this point. I'm not going to go minus 77 because there's just an x over here. I'm going to go minus the 11x. 17x minus 11x is 6. Divide both sides by 6. 77 divided by 6, that is not going to come out evenly. I'm going to do a decimal. 77 divided by 6 equals 12.83333. So if I round it off, it would be 12.8 if I round it off to the nearest tenth. All right, and there's the last one. All you got left is the skills practice and practice. When you're done with that, you can try that practice test. The practice test does have problems all worked out for you. Once you try it, you'll be able to see the all those worked out and see how you did, okay? If you have any questions, please see Mr. Harmless. And after you do the skills practice and practice, please show those to Mr. Harmless, and he'll tell you if you did them correctly or not. That way you can try that practice test, okay?